All right, Kelly here needed our help. She just wanted to tell her best friend that she forgives her and she wants to be best friends again. But the best friend wouldn't reach out to her on text, blocked her, wouldn't answer her calls or anything. So we had to do the dirty work for her. Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good. All right, tell us the history here with you and Bestie that blocked you on everything.
Well, so we became work friends at my old job, and then it turned into a BFF situation, and we just talked about everything, did everything together. But basically, I was up for a promotion that I had been working on for years, even before this job. And Steph didn't seem to have any interest in it. She didn't really have the same experience, and she even talked about wanting to leave the company anyway. But she actually sweet talked her way into the promotion somehow. So that really stung, and I ended up leaving anyway. But needless to say, I was upset, and we haven't talked in a while. And I just realized after moving on that I miss her, and I want to tell her that I forgive her. And
Okay, I got a bunch of questions here.
Okay.
So what was the final conversation that the two of you guys had when you were really mad? She gets this promotion, quote unquote, talks her way into it, which we'll get to here in a second, and you don't get it. What was the last thing that you said to her for her to go, then forget it, we just won't talk anymore?
Well, basically, I used some strong words and asked her how she considered herself a friend of mine if she just sort of underhandedly went for the same job that I had openly been talking about wanting to get, the promotion that I've been working for a long time, and, how could she undercut me like that? And I basically called her a terrible friend, and yeah. And that was it. And she was fine, bye. Okay, so, and at that time, she knew you were going for the promotion as well? Yeah, because we, talked about everything. And so, just about, how she was talking about how she wanted to leave, I was talking about how I wanted to stay and, move forward in the company. Okay, and when you say she sweet-talked her way into the job, do you mean she interviewed for the job and got the job based on what she said in that interview? I mean, that's part of it, but also, I don't know, she's a very charismatic person, so, I could just see her just saying the right things at the right moment and just getting in there, I have the experience, she doesn't have the experience, so I literally mean sweet talk, she, she's got a way with words.
And so since you guys have had that blow up, there has been no attempts on either side to kind of repair the relationship or figure out what's going on?
Well, I have. We I let it sit for a minute, but then I just realized, having moved on, that, I miss hanging out with her and spending time with her. So, but I called, I text, I emailed, and just a whole lot of nothing. And life is short, and I really, I miss my buddy, and a stupid job wasn't worth it. A friendship.
So you cooled off from everything. You want your bestie back, but you said some things you regret. If she just needs an apology from you, are you going to let all that other stuff go? If it's entirely up to you to apologize for the things you said, and her getting the job, all of that was void, doesn't matter. Have you cooled off? Is all of that over and you can just apologize and have your friend back?
Yes. But I also want an apology from her.
Okay, so is this just kind of both of you guys digging in you have to apologize before I do, then I'll apologize, then we can be best friends again. So if she apologizes to you first, then you will apologize, and then you guys can be best friends again.
I mean, if she just reached out, we can have. I'm open to a conversation. I can definitely, like, my ego can certainly get in the way, but.
Do you really miss your bestie, or do you just want to be right?
I really miss her. I miss her. I'm willing to let go.
Okay. We reached out to her. She emailed us back quickly. Okay. Give us a couple of minutes, and we will read her response to you. Okay.
Okay.
You guys aren't going to be best friends again, by the way. Okay.
Good tease. Good tease.
I'll give you that. All right. Let's get Kelly on here. Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
All right, so let's recap here. Kelly, about 15 minutes ago, told us a while back that she and her best friend had a falling out, and it was over business, and she's ready to forgive her best friend, and she's ready for them to be reunited. They were both going for the same job, same promotion at work. Kelly told Steph this. Steph never told you she was going for the same position. Is that where you really started to get angry?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Steph was going for the same promotion. At that point, she probably should have said to Kelly, oh boy, this is going to be uncomfortable, but I'm going for the same promotion. Unless, did she even know about that the position was open and found out from you and then applied for the position?
No, I think she knew about it already. Like, we know. I mean, we like to talk. We liked to talk, and we knew everything that was going on in the company. But yeah, no, it feels like it was all very underhanded.
Okay. And once again, the last conversation the two of you guys had, you ended the friendship, right?
Yeah, it was kind of mutual. I said some strong words, and yes.
Okay, and then she blocked you. You can't reach out to her on Facebook, can't get in touch with her on the phone. So you hit us up. You're like, Bert Show, please help. Can you please just tell her I am ready to forgive her and let's move on with this thing? Do I have all that right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Our studio director, Tommy, did reach out to her, and she responded back fairly quickly. Okay?
Okay.
All right. The first sentence is going to tell you everything. She's out of her mind! Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's her first sentence. She's out of her mind. She forgives me. She forgives me. That's what she's saying here, all right? She and me capitalized. She forgives me.
You're crushing this interpretation, Bert.
It is.
I'm really into the part right now, man.
You really are.
I didn't do a damn thing wrong. How dare she contact the radio show? All right, that's where I got to put my foot down. This is like the third time that somebody has suggested going through us to handle conflict, and we need to put a stop to that right now. It's a fine idea. How dare she contact the radio show and imply I had done anything wrong and that she forgives me? She's really appalled. Could you hear my voice cracking? She's appalled. She's
You're
appalled.
very Drake right now.
I never apologize for anything because I have nothing to apologize for. I was up for that promotion way before she even threw her name in the hat. They had been training me to take over that position for months. She's really angry. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Well, she's not done with you. Now she's pointing fingers. She knew that and tried to go around me and have the position given to her instead. Is that true?
No.
Okay.
That's not how it happened at all.
You're sure?
From my perspective, yeah. No.
She knew that and tried to go around me and have the position given to her instead. You say that is just not the truth.
Yeah, no, she was on her way out of the company. She was telling me how she was, like, done and she was looking into other things. So, like, and I told her how much, like, I wanted it. So I don't know where the wires got crossed.
All right, hold on, because there's some more capital letters coming.
Oh, no.
Yep. The dreaded capital letters. She doesn't know I know this, but I was shown the emails she sent with all the reasons she thought she would do a better job in the position than I would.
Ooh.
Click.
That's true, but like but she was on her way out. She said that she was on her way out, you know? So I just assumed that would be like not a problem because she was leaving anyway.
At no point in this email does she say she was taken off. I'm just glad they saw through that. Here come the capitals. So I don't care that she forgives me because there is nothing that I need to be forgiven for. I don't forgive her, and I have no interest in being friends.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, I think it's silly anyway. First of all, it's like you're like, you know what? I'll be friends with her if she apologized before I apologize. You know, I mean, it's kind of silly to begin with, don't you think?
I suppose, but I don't know. I guess I assumed a lot without talking to her directly. Like, I guess we both assumed a lot from each other. It really hurts though that she's not even willing to like have a conversation with me about it. Like, obviously we're coming from two different places, and you know, we didn't. Yeah,
either way, I mean, she feels strongly about it. She doesn't feel... She's probably more offended now that you asked for an apology. Now she's... I mean, if she was even open to it before, now you're done. Now you're dead door. You're done.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm hurt, but obviously there's not really... Clearly, we're not moving forward.
No, clearly you are not. All right, Kelly, you got your answer.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
You're on The Bert Show.